Hello and welcome to a Diggy's Do's Inventor tutorial. In this one we're going to go through the process of creating a sheet metal punch. I'm doing this using Autodesk Inventor 2017, so the process might vary just a little bit using a newer version. The example in this tutorial will be for a Molex terminal housing, which can then be used across different parts. This is the 3D model of the Molex terminal housing that I downloaded from Molex. And a quick look at the datasheet from Molex for that connector, which I used to draft the cutout. Although you can extract features from full models, I prefer to do it on a separate sheet metal face, and is what I'm going to demonstrate here. So let's get started. Now getting started, I'm going to need a piece of sheet metal just a little bit bigger than the sketch that will become the cutout. Now that the base has been created, we start a new sketch, then draw all the entities needed for the cutout. For this tutorial, I already have the geometry in my clipboard and will just paste it, then center it on the sketch. Once you have all the geometry in place for your cutout, then the last thing you need to do is put a point that will represent where this punch will be placed on the part where it is used. In my case, for this geometry, I'll want it at the center point of the pasted geometry. Now making the cut and saving the file, and we are ready to export this as a sheet metal punch. Now to export this feature, we go to the Manage tab at the top, and you'll need to find the Extract Eye feature. There's nothing here that's going to say sheet metal, but Extract Eye feature. This opens the Extract Eye feature dialog box. Then select the sheet metal punch feature and go to the browser bar and select the cut that we are going to export as the punch. For this simple sheet metal punch, we will accept all of the defaults and then save. Now you might be asking just exactly where are these punches saved. Up here at the top left, click the File pull-down menu and then bottom center Options. Now we have the Application Options dialog box open. We can find the paths under iFeature tab. And here is the root folder for the sheet metal punches, but if it's got this Public Documents with the parentheses, just how do I open that folder? Click the Browse button just to the right of the folder. Now scroll down to where the Punches folder is highlighted. Right-click on the folder and then Copy. Now press the key combination Windows key R, then the Windows key combination Control-V to paste the path, then Enter. And now the Windows folder for the punches should be open on your desktop. It would be wise to include the path of this folder in your workgroup search paths into the project file. Now how do we use that sheet metal punch? First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new part file and quickly draft something simple. Now that I have my part, I'm going to start a new sketch on the face of the part and just put a few points. Now on the sheet metal icon bar under the Modify tab, we select the punch tool. Then the punch I just created. And you can see I have a bunch of nice punches based on the tool that I just created. So that's the conclusion of this tutorial. Have fun! Be sure to subscribe to be notified of new uploads and hit that notification bell to be informed of future updates.